Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is DJ Brown, for those of you who do not know who I am. Hey, listen, man, this week, I am glad to bring another episode on my channel for you guys. This week, I'm going to be talking about worship, so I promise if you listen up, it'll only take a moment. So, guys, like I said, this week, we're going to be talking about worship. And first of all, I want to start off with, if those of you who don't know what worship is or what it means, pretty much simply put, all it means is giving adoration or reverence to God for his notable works and for who he is. Jesus says in John 4:23 that, but a time is coming and is already here that true worshipers would worship God in spirit and in truth. So why is worship important? Worship is important because if you have a relationship with God, and yes, it requires to have a relationship with God to truly worship him, it causes your relationship with him to grow closer. Because when you reverence him and admire him, you bring him in closer, because he looks for the closeness with us. He looks for those intimate moments. And this is why I say you have to have a relationship with him, because if he doesn't know you and you don't know him, then how could you share an intimate moment with him? Just like for those of us who have spouses, how could you share an intimate moment with somebody that you do not know? John chapter 4, when Jesus is talking about there's coming a time where true worshipers would worship God in spirit and in truth. This is what I mean by there's a difference in your worship. God is looking for those who will worship him from their spirit, not just singing words and saying things when you truly don't know who he is. He's talking about those who have a connection with their spirit to God's spirit. That's what Jesus is talking about, because the only way we can truly worship God in spirit and in truth is if we are connected in that way and doing it from our spirit, because God is a spirit being. We cannot connect with God on a level of our flesh. So how do you worship God? You worship him by, first, if you don't know him intimately, by accepting his son Jesus, and then after you do that, drawing nearer and closer to him by speaking with him, and then reverencing how great he is, how awesome he is, how magnificent he is, how mighty he is, and then doing that through your spirit singing out to God and worshiping through a song. But worship doesn't just consist of singing. That's why it says in spirit and in truth, because you can worship God from your spirit without singing. I know that we're used to hearing, praise and worship in church, but there are many things and many ways that you can show God worship through. You can show God worship through your giving to him. You could show God worship through your sacrifice, through your surrender. And that's everything, just showing reverence to him because of who